Welcome back to Real Estate on the Lam, bringing you the latest market information, some predictions, and a few other nuggets along the way. We continue to see slight improvements in the real estate market in the GTA. Last month, we saw more sales than new listings, thereby decreasing the months of inventory and making market conditions a little tighter than they were in July. Going back to last summer, the numbers haven't changed very much, but let's take a closer look. This chart on your screen shows the sales of 4 distinct property types: detached homes in the 416 area as well as the 905 area, and condo apartments in 416 and 905. I chose these 4 property types because they are at extreme ends of what's happening in the market. Semis, townhouses, etc. are all sandwiched in between, with larger properties closer to the detached end and smaller properties closer to the condo end. Back to the chart, you'll see that sales of detached homes in 905 had the most ups and downs in the last 12 months, while sales of condos in 905 remained relatively stable. What is also interesting to note here is that despite all the ups and downs, all property types are more or less back at the same sales volume they were last year at this time. This tells me we should see a more traditional wave of sales throughout the coming months, which means an uptick in the fall market, a subdued winter, and then perhaps increased market activity in the spring of 2019, barring, of course, any new government policies or major changes in interest rates. Speaking of interest rates, the Bank of Canada this week decided to keep the rate steady at 1.5% under a cloud of NAFTA uncertainty, but expectations are that the next increase may be as early as October. Economists are predicting that the Bank of Canada wants to reach the 2% mark in 2019. So how about home prices? Well, glad you asked. This next chart on your screen shows us how little home prices have changed in the last 12 months. Once again, you'll see 4 distinct property types. You'll also see a slight increase in prices, but only inside the 416 area. The 905 regions remain pretty flat. This is probably a classic example of an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. The unstoppable force being buyers trying desperately to maximize their dollar under this stress test era and buy a home for less, while the immovable object would be sellers as they stubbornly refuse to lower their asking price. So who will win? I don't see the demand for housing changing anytime soon, so unless something is done about supply, I think prices will continue to trend slightly upwards. Buyers seem to be a pretty resilient bunch. Regardless of what the government throws at them, they always seem to bounce back, and I think they will this time too. I hope you found this information helpful. Please like and share this video with others. And of course, if you have any questions, by all means, don't hesitate to contact me. I'd love to hear from you. You may call, text, or email, or even post a comment in the section below. Thanks again for watching. Have a fantastic day.